Welcome Pisces, this is your July 2025 forecast, and for you the most influential transit this month is going to be the new moon in Leo on July 24th, and that's going to highlight your spiritual growth and development. So you may receive imaginative inspiration and you're being guided to really step into creative sovereignty. So write, dream, paint from a place of pure soul expression because your inner visionary is calling out to you. So this is really about creativity and allowing that to flow through you. And you see here that that's going to create a lot of joy and fulfillment for you at this time. So I feel like some of you may be struggling a little bit, or you may have some things that are going on. So getting that self-care practice in, whatever it is for you, being creative is going to allow you that time to relax, replenish your mind, and some self-care practices, even like meditation, just allow you to sit in pure silence. Okay, so when you're in silence, that is you connected with your higher self. So it's all beneficial. It's all helpful to you. What else do we have here? We have the Knight of Swords here. So you being bold and courageous and brave and really focusing in on your talents and on the areas where you want to grow and develop. This is going to allow you to do that. So did I say that right? Like staying very focused and prioritizing things that you have going on and applying that concentration to your goals is what's going to be beneficial to you at this time. And we'll look at challenges and obstacles, so that may come up as a challenge and obstacle, but that is what you're being guided to do here. So if it does come up as a challenge, we'll see what we can do to assist there. So we have spiritual love, spiritual growth and development also being helpful to you or coming up as a focus for you this month. What else? We have reconciliation. So really with this spiritual development, that is that confirmation and the main focus here. But we also have reconciliation. So give me a card on that, please. Okay, Queen of Wands. So you're getting back to what you feel passionate about. Excuse me, and being more aligned with your priorities and with your authentic self. So you may have in some way gotten off track a little bit with where you're going or what you want to do, or you may have even just like taken a step back and like, look, I'm just not going to focus on anything right now. I'm just going to work on my mental health or my well-being, and then we'll get back into some of my interests. So yeah, you're being guided to really get back into that focus now. And these would be things that do excite you, that you do feel passionate about, areas of interest to you, not just like any old thing that you know is not really for you. Okay. What else? So there may be a little bit of a challenge here from an emotional perspective. So some of you are going to take longer to work through the emotional state that you're in, and that's okay. There's no judgments. There's no time limit or wrong or right way to do things. So we're just identifying and connecting with you and where you're at here. So some of you, it is going to take a little bit longer. So you will find it as a challenge for you this month. We have the 8 of Coins here as well. So there could also be someone that is like overly passionate or just doing too much a little bit for you. So you may find it's like calm it down a little bit here, because I'm not really in that energy. I'm not really ready to do all that yet. So it could actually be a particular person here that is also I don't know how else to say, but like being annoying, or they're trying to like push you in a particular direction at this time. So that may come up as a challenge for you. Also, your finances here may come up as a challenge for you, and not necessarily like a challenge. For some of you it will be, but for others of you, this is about you kind of getting back, analyzing your budget and just thinking in terms of like, okay, how do I structure things? How are my investments doing? What do I want my savings to look like? Am I ready to do these investments? So you may be just reevaluating that, your financial foundation, and deciding what is best for you and how you want to move forward. But you may find that, okay, things aren't necessarily exactly where I wanted them to be, or you may be like, okay, well, you know what, I really want to be able to save more, or so yeah, those challenges may come up. So it may not be like just an easy task of like, oh, you know, I'm just going to rearrange these things, or I'm just going to go ahead and make that investment. Like you may need to re-advise, restructure things so that you do have the funds to make that investment here. So I'm just seeing that there's a little bit of work that is still involved with this process here. Okay. And it may be because of some communication that you receive, or there may have been an investment that didn't necessarily work out the way you intended it. There may be an unexpected expense that comes up here. You may find that a side hustle or your business venture that you wanted to explore or expand may not have, you may be still working through that essentially, so it may not be returning the investment to your expectations just yet here. So yeah, there may be some specific communication or decisions, or you may clearly see that things aren't necessarily going in the direction that you would have liked, or you may not have progressed to the point of where you expect to be at this point in time. Okay, so that is likely sort of the underlying issue here. You thinking that you should be farther, or expecting to be farther than what you are. Okay, let's get an oracle here. Okay, so this is really about what you feel passionate about. So are you still passionate about these areas here? What you're working on, this side business, this side hustle, your current job, are you still passionate about that? Is that still something that you desire to do, or that's important to you? You'll have to decide that. We literally have decisions coming out here, and as it is relating to your finances here for some of you. So that just reconfirms that. For others of you, it may be just a lot of things that you're struggling with. You're weighing some options here. You're figuring out what's best, what direction is best for you. I feel like for some of you as well, this is not necessarily about finances, but about your spiritual path here, and your beliefs and your traditions and what you thought was true, and you're finding out that, yeah, there's more. There's more to the story. There's more knowledge. There's more wisdom. There's more information. And you're deciding how that's going to impact you. If you're going to let all that in and receive all those downloads, or if you want to continue down a particular path where you're not quite ready for all of that is yet. Okay, and there is no wrong choice. And you may be feeling like this is a lot. You may be feeling a little overwhelmed here. You may be feeling a little all over the place in your mind. You may be overthinking things, overanalyzing things, just struggling to decide like what path for you and what your philosophies are, what your strategies are, what your belief systems are, and how you can incorporate that into your decision-making process to figure out the right path. So what is this outcome that you have your heart set on? Okay. So you may find that there's this dream or this desire that you have that you'll have to decide if that is still for you, if that is still what works best for you at this time. Because for some of you, you do have that dream, you have that desire, you want to see that outcome, and you're just finding that the way things are flowing right now, the way life is set up, it's not quite happening that way. Just yet. We'll say yet. Okay? All right. What else here? Okay, so we have the Tower. Okay, so for some of you, you may be taking like this radical approach, and you may decide like, oh, just cut everything out. Just throw everything away. I just want to start over. I want to, excuse me, a new path, a new start, and that's okay. Whatever you feel you're comfortable with, whatever resonates with you is what you should do. But we see that there is this opportunity here for transformation and growth, and some of you are saying like, yeah, just completely restart everything, step into a new chapter. And others of you do want to work through things. You want to take a fine-tooth comb down through your budget and really figure out, okay, this particular item I'm going to make adjustments on. I'm going to leave this second one like it is. The third one I'm going to make a little adjustments on. So some of you, it's going to just depend on who you are and what feels good to you, how you're going to address this and work through it. But we do see that, you know, the general approach here is seeming like you're going to be like, oh, just completely change, completely transform everything. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to do here. Okay. And you may also be presenting to the world like you are going through and undergoing this transformation and change. And for some of you, this is accurate and it's truthful and it's what's happening. For others of you, it may be just like a mask that you're wearing and showing the world and showing your family like, yeah, I'm working on this, but are you really? Only you know what the truth is. Okay? And that's not going to resonate with everyone, but for those that need to hear it, I was asked to communicate it, so I am. All right, so so funny. I didn't even look at this when I flipped it over, but yeah, this is this judgment here, this truth, and coming into the truth and understanding the truth and not allowing yourself to wear masks and pretend to the world is what we have going on here. We also have opportunity for new beginnings here as well. So this is also this shift in consciousness here. So you going through and deciding what beliefs, what traditions are best for you, and identifying where you are from a spiritual perspective. You have new information coming, new downloads coming, new messages coming. So go within, connect more deeply to receive that information. Or for those of you that can receive it easily, it's there for you. Listen to those messages. Okay? All right, so let's see. Let's get an oracle here. Knowing is believing, a centered mind, detached withdrawal, connect but not attached. So your faith is your confidence. Now's the time to lean into this new energy and embrace a sense of calm and centeredness. Connect to everything but be attached to nothing. Take your time to affirm your beliefs and sense of knowing. We just said that. We just said that. So that is your confirmation, Pisces, of what you are guided to do. Go within and figure out what is right for you. Identify with what is true and let go of what is false. And that could be fears, your belief systems, traditions, anything that doesn't align with who you are at this point in time. Let it go. Okay? What else do we have here? Let's look at this outside environment here. So you may be, and I'm feeling for some of you, you may be getting asked to support others in a financial way. You may be asked to support others in an emotional way, or to volunteer or do some work. In some way you may be guided, and it may even be requested of you, is what I was trying to say, to support others. And it could be a financial way, or it could be through some sort of effort or work. It could also be just someone just needing a lot of your attention and energy and time here as well. So just pay attention to that and don't allow yourself to be drained. You know what you're willing to give, what you're able to give, and only give that if you feel comfortable with that, okay? Because someone can have the, someone may try to just really take a lot of your energy and time this month, or they may be asking for, you know, money or just any other support in some way. But you will know what is right and what you feel comfortable with doing. So just pay attention to that, because you don't want to get to a place where you're feeling drained and overwhelmed. Okay. What else here? Okay, so we have the 7 of Cups. Okay, so there are likely a lot of options here being presented to you. And it may even just seem like there's a lot going on, or a lot of different things that you can do, or a lot of different paths that you can go down. Yeah, so you'll have to decide what's best for you and what's right for you. But there's a lot going on. So I feel a little overstimulated here, and that I feel like is some of you, that's going to be your viewpoint here this month. Okay, so just be aware of that and bring it down, refine it. Refine it to only focus on the bare minimum and what you feel comfortable with. Everything else, let it go and connect with it when you have the time, when you're feeling better, and when you're open to it. Okay? So let's look at guidance here. So we have the Ace of Swords. You're being guided to really let go of any feelings of being stuck, stagnant, fear, any negative beliefs that you do have. You're being guided to really let go of them. And that is why your spirituality and your spiritual growth and development is the highlight this month, because the main guidance here is to continue to let go of what is not serving you. Okay? What else do we have here? So we have bots. Okay. So this is speaking to your beliefs that just aren't true, and just allowing you to recognize and step into that energy where you are able to immediately tell, like, okay, yeah, no, I don't like what you're talking about. That doesn't make sense. That's not true. That's not who I authentically am. And you can cut that right off and get that out of your life. Anything that's not connecting with you, that's not resonating with you, that's not serving you, leave it. Leave it for someone else. Okay. Okay, so there's a lot of opportunity here for you to connect more deeply and continue to manage your emotions in an intelligent way. You're also being guided to be creative, to be playful, to have fun, to get back into that place of being an artist. Okay, so get back to your drawings, get back to your coloring, get back to your painting, get back to your sculpting. Any of those things that make you feel good, that give you that peace of mind and allow you to quiet the mind and just enjoy yourself and be creative, is what you're being guided to do here. Okay? So let's look at some outcomes here. So we have, you finding, I feel like this is two things here, and hopefully I don't forget both, but I feel like you are finding your soul family, and you're finding the individuals whose beliefs, whose values connect and align with yours. So those that don't, again, let that go. And it may even be people that are close to you, and you're letting all that shit go. Like, you know what? Yeah, we just don't have the same belief systems. We just don't support the same things. And I got to go in the direction of my heart and what my intuition is guiding me to do, and what I'm being divinely guided to do. So you're connecting with different energy, different belief systems, different values that are more aligned with who you're becoming, which is more of your authentic self here. So there may also be new mentors, new coaches, new individuals that have higher spiritual enlightenment that you connect with and connect with their messages that are guiding you here. And then we also have you, yourself, your higher self, your guides coming through and coming in. And some of you are going to receive a new guide this month. So if that is the case, let me know in the comments. That's wonderful. But yeah, this is about you connecting with more knowledge, more wisdom, more information, and that can be in the 3D with soul family, or that could be within, or it could be both. Okay, what else? So we have the Emperor. Yeah, you standing on business here, like really getting to whatever these goals, these ideas that you do have for yourself. And this is not just about spirituality. That is the focus here, but it's not just about that. So I'm also seeing as far as like career, home and family, you really stepping into your power and making changes, making choices there that are creating and setting a better foundation, a stronger foundation for you and your family. Okay. All right, so we also have the 3 of coins here with more wisdom, more knowledge, more training coming up. So this is you gaining skills, gaining knowledge, and putting your talents to use. Okay, so this again can be applied in the financial environment, because I feel like this could be you on the job, or you getting a second job, or you building out a business plan, or continuing a business venture that you have. But this can also be from a spiritual perspective, you again gaining more knowledge and wisdom spiritually as well. Okay, so just apply it however it resonates. And let's get some oracles here. So we have Shine. I love that, because it's all about you and you stepping into your power, stepping into this Empress, Emperor energy here. And what else? We have Protection, knowing you are divinely protected and you are being shielded with love and light. So practice your psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. So I feel like that's a great reminder, even though some of you may not need to do that, but others of you may feel, based on how you connect with the different realms, that this is important here. Okay, so whatever resonates with you, but there is that reminder there. If you feel like you do need to connect with your guides, with your higher self, and request that protection, absolutely do that. Okay, so this is also going to assist you, for those that need it, with allowing yourself to reach those higher realms and those higher frequencies. For others, it's about just connecting within and allowing yourself to be continually guided toward that path. Okay, Pisces, so those are the messages I have for you this month. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful month.